Do you know you can get paid just for sharing your opinions on Sagapoll? In today's video, I will show you exactly how Sagapoll works, how you can create your account successful, how you can answer simple questions by sharing your honest opinions, and also how you can withdraw your earnings. Again, mistakes to avoid. Okay, so if this is your first time coming across my channel, I am Treasure. What I share you on this my channel is all about app tutorials, surveys, and other earning apps where you can earn just by completing simple online tasks with your phone or laptop, just with your internet connection, with no investment required. So if this is the kind of content you like, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on your bell icon for you not to miss out whenever I drop new videos. This video is for educational purpose only. I'm not a financial advisor or guarantee you any earnings. So what you earn here depends on your consistency. You are always advised to do your own research before investing or joining any platform. Sagapoll is a mobile app that pays users to complete online surveys and share their honest opinions on local and continental topics. So it connects participants with companies and groups that need market research. Users earn points to cash out. Okay, so how does it work? You download the app, you create a profile for free, and complete personal details to get matched with matching surveys. Again, you answer and you earn. Complete regular questionnaires and accumulate points. Okay, so how do you withdraw? The point system accumulates points per completed survey, and cash out redeem accumulated points once a minimum threshold is reached. Now, how do you withdraw? Payment option: receive funds via mobile money or airtime top up or direct bank transfer. Depends on local availability. Now I'm going to show you how you are going to create your account successful and how you are going to complete simple surveys by sharing your own honest opinion. Okay, so all you have to do is to go to your Play Store and download Sagapoll. Just search for this and download Sagapoll. Okay, once you download it, you are going to click on I have agreed and accept the terms and conditions. Click on it and click on sign in with Google. You click on it and you choose the email you want. I'll be leaving the code in the comment section. So once they ask for code, you input the code and get some point. Without the code, you are not going to get any point. So once you click on it, you are going to choose the email you would like to sign up with. So I'm going to choose this email and you allow it to load. Okay, now they say, did a friend invite you? Add here the code that he shared with you or leave it empty. Now this is where you are going to type in the code for you to get 5 points or thereabout. So let me type my referral code here. So this is where you type it. FHF, I'm coming. HF. If it is capital letter, you write it capital letter. Just write it exactly as it is. It must not be this particular code though. So I'm using my referral code to register. So you'll be using the one I'll be leaving in the comment section. Now, after putting it, you check if it is correct. Okay, after that, you click on send. We allow it to load. Now, once you are here, it says please fill out the profile information to get extra points and have more survey available. How are you going to do it? Click on complete your profile now. Just click on it. Then they say allow Sagapoll to access this device location. You click on allow while using the app. Please, you don't need VPN, just off your VPN. No VPN needed. Then you click on allow. Once you click on it, now you are going to put your date of birth here. I've already have an account. I'm just creating this. I'm not going to use this particular account. So you just type in the date of birth and read the instruction. They say please make sure your date of birth is consistent, right, with your ID document, as we will need to verify it before you redeem your point. So make sure the date of birth you are putting here matches the date of birth on your ID. That is what they mean. So let me put this. I'm not using this particular account. Let me just put let me put this and put sorry, let me put. So after putting it, make sure it matches the date of birth on your ID. Then you pick either you are male or female. Now they say monthly household income. Could you please give us an idea of your monthly household income in your local currency? Please include all sources of income for all household members, salary, pension or other income sources. We need this information in order to send you specific surveys that are relevant for you. Okay, this way you may they say this way you make sure your voice will be heard. So you're going to type in the monthly household income before tasks. I'm going to type 900 here, 900,000. Okay, then I'm going to click on save. It must not be 900,000 you are going to type. Okay, so depends on you. The monthly income household before tasks. So I'm going to click on save. Before you click on save, make sure your information is correct. Now they say your GPS is not enabled. In order to participate in Sagapoll, we need to know your location. Please enable the GPS before continue. Okay, so I'm going to click on enable GPS here for me to turn on my location. You understand? You can come back. You can come back and click on save again. So they say confirm your details. Please check if your details are correct. They need to be consistent with your official ID document in order to redeem your points later on. So I'm not going to use this. I'll just click on confirm, but make sure that your information is correct as it is on your ID before you click on confirm, because they say please note that you won't be able to change this information later on. So you check it very well. If it is correct, you click on confirm. Okay, they say profile is saved successful. Continue. Click on continue. Then start earning points now. Answer the first survey to start earning rewards. So just click on earn now. Click on earn now. They are going to give you surveys to answer. Okay, you can read this and click on next. So we are going to complete this survey. Which is the highest level of education that you have achieved? So you are going to pick if it is secondary school, primary school, no schooling, you pick. I'm going to put the last one and put, you can put secondary school, depends on you, you understand. But make sure that you write all these things down because they are going to repeat it. And if you fail it, they are going to screen you out. So once you answer honestly, you understand, there is nothing like screen out here because they are going to repeat the question. You understand? So you pick and click on next. Are you the person who contribute the most to the payment of household expenses? If it is only you, click on yes. If it's both me and someone else, you click on it. So let me choose this and click on next. Make sure you read before you pick. Which of the following do you have in your household or apply to your home? So you are going to pick. I'll pick this one. I'll pick this. I'll pick this. Toilet, flush toilet. Okay, motor car, fridge, microwave. You pick the one you have because they are going to repeat this question. Washing machine, no. Television, air conditioner. You just pick the one you have and click on next. Please select what kind of flooring you have in your home. Okay, I'll pick this one, and I'll pick 3. click on next. How many sleeping rooms are there in your home? Then you pick. If it is more than 3, you pick. If it is 2 sleeping room, you pick and click on next. Which of these is not an animal? I'll pick this and click on next. Which of the following do you have near where you live? Okay, I'll click a police station and click on next. They say thank you for your time, see you soon on Sagapoll. You click on next and allow it. As you can see, we just earn 25 points just like that. Can you see that? And they say once your answer have been verified, your points will be added to your profile. This may take some time, up to 24 hours. Please be patient. Okay, you click on next. You can also take these surveys. You understand? So as you can see, they just give me another survey. Okay, they are asking me to pick. They say please take a moment to give us a feedback on the survey you just completed. Okay, you pick. If it's difficult, you pick. If it's very easy, you pick. Very easy, very interesting. And they say any other comment you would like to share regarding your experience taking this survey. Okay, I'm going to just type very interesting now. It is very interesting. Okay, I'm going to type very interesting and click on next. So this is how you earn. You can just click on next, click on next, click on next. Understand? Click on next, then you come back. So this is the 5 points you will earn when you register with someone referral code. If you do not use the code, you are not going to earn this point. And the survey I just completed, if you click on profile here, you understand, and click on history, you will see it will be under review. Can you see that? Then this is the one I earned when I use my referral code to register. Now you are going to be checking your dashboard every day to know if you receive some survey. As you can see, this one is 5-minute survey and I will earn 25 points. This one is 2-minute survey and I will earn 5 points. You understand? So whenever you receive message, it will appear here. You click on it and complete it before other participants complete it. When you log in, you will no longer see the survey again. So the survey is very simple to complete. Again, you can also earn by visiting stores. As you can see, earn more than 2,000 points per day visiting stores. All you have to do is to scan a product barcode, rate it and find out what others think. All you have to do is when you go to shop, you click on start now. Once you click on start now, click on this arrow and you will see store selection, entrance picture. As you can see, this is the example. If it is ShopRite, for example, now you will come and snap the entrance store, then name of the store, they will ask you to write it, category, then they will ask you to snap shelf where they are selling something. If it's mineral or anything, you snap the shelf, then you bring one from the product and scan the product, then you upload and you earn points. Can you see the example how it is? So you can also earn by visiting stores or you earn by completing surveys. So that is how you earn points. It's very simple. Let me just complete this one. Once you click on it, they will ask you allow Sagapoll to access photos, media and file. Just click on allow. Then you click on next to complete the survey. What is the main reason why you decide to download Sagapoll? Then you are going to pick. But for me, I'll advise you to pick you want to learn or you like answering questions. Don't yet pick you want to earn money. You understand? So I'm going to pick I like answering question. Okay, and click on next. How did you find out about Sagapoll? I watched a video of someone recommending Sagapoll on YouTube. I saw an advertising banner on YouTube, blah blah blah. You are going to read and choose. For me, I'm going to choose a friend mentioned the app and recommended it. So that is the one I'm going to choose. Okay, you choose. If it is more than one, you just choose. So I'm going to choose this one and click on next. Quality is very important to us. If you don't read the question and answer carefully, or do not answer genuinely, we may cancel your survey's point. Do you agree to pay attention and answer Sagapoll question honestly? Yes or no? Click on yes and click on continue. Do you use any of these survey apps, sites? Yes or no? Do you use any other survey sites? Yes or no? Yes. Click on next. Now they say, please write the names of the other survey apps / site. So you can type in either two survey sites, anyone you know. So I'm going to type I'll type top survey here and type hey cash here. You understand? And click on continue. This is the end of your survey. Thank you for your time and welcome again to Sagapoll. As you can see, the survey is very simple. You click on next, allow it to load. How many months are in a year? You pick and click on next. As you can see, I just end this 5 point just now. So you click on next. Please take a moment to give us your feedback. Is the survey very difficult or very easy? Very easy, very interesting, and you can also add your comments here if you like. If you don't like, you leave it blank. Understand? So I'll just choose very easy to complete. Click on continue. Click on send. So as you can see, I'm having 30 points here. So guys, this is how you complete survey. Anytime they send you message here, make sure you complete it immediately before other participants complete the survey. Once you log in, you will no longer see the survey if other people complete it. Yes, that is how it works. So I think I've explained how it works just for you to take surveys, share your real honest opinions, and scan products if you can visit shops. Now you click on profile. If you want to withdraw, click on profile. Okay, once you click on profile, you click on redeem your points. As you can see, earn points, redeem 5,000 points. 5,000 points is equivalent to 7,300 naira. Yes. Please note that payments are done by either bank transfer or mobile money transfer or mobile top up. So either you recharge it as airtime or you withdraw as cash. You understand? So availability of the payment method right differ by country, as these are subject to local legislation. So when you reach 5,000 points, you can redeem them. The reward will be available in your account within 7 business days. So the minimum withdrawal here is 5,000 points, equivalent to 7,300. So that is how it is. All you have to do is just, when you have 5,000 points, just click on profile and click on redeem your points and click on redeem point here. Once you click on it, they are going to provide either you are going to top up your airtime or you withdraw cash. But this is the first thing you are going to do before you click on redeem your point. Just come back here and click on profile again. Once you click on profile, click on administrative details. Click on it. This is the main thing before you withdraw. As you can see, administrative details, full name. You are going to put your name as it is on your ID because they mentioned earlier that they might ask you for ID verification. So put your name as it is on your ID. Then you put your phone number here. Depends on your country. You put your phone number here. Then they say selfie. You are going to take picture. After that, you upload your national ID, the front one. After that, you upload your national ID, the back. Okay, then you type in your national ID number. You type in the number and click on save before you go and redeem. You understand? And if the information you provided here does not match your ID, they are not going to pay you. So make sure that the information you are providing here matches your ID so that you can withdraw successful. That is the main thing you are going to do before you withdraw. Hope it is clear. You can also come back and click on profile and go back to click on profile here and check if the date of birth you feed in is correct. You understand? Then you can click on save. So that is how you earn on Sagapoll. The question is very simple. Okay, so you earn points by taking simple surveys. You earn points by visiting stores and scanning the barcodes. Okay, so that is how you can earn on Sagapoll. Okay, you can also invite your friend when you click on profile. You can come here and click on invite and copy your code. Once they use it to sign up, they are going to be getting some points and you too will get some points. So let's complete this 25 points. Just click on it. Okay, so that is how you complete the survey. Then you click on next. Click on next. Just try and read and understand. So let's start the survey. Please select all the beverage you have consumed in the last 12 months. So I'm going to choose energy drink, juices, coffee, tea, chocolate powder, and almost all. I'll click on next. Please select all the alcoholic beverage you have drank in the last 12 months. Wine, this, okay, and click on next. Please select all the baby food products any of your children consumed in the last 12 months. If you do not have any children, please select I do not have children. Okay, so I'll just say I do not have children. I click on next. Please select all the dairy products you consume in the last 12 months. Okay, I'm going to choose this. Click on next. Please select all the yogurt products you consume in the last 12 months. Can you see they are repeating the question? I'm going to pick the two again and click on next. Please select all the milk products you consumed in the last 12 months. Okay, choose this milk powder, flavored milk, and I will click on next. Among the following, which one is not a vehicle? Okay, I'll pick pen and click on continue. Please select all the cheese products you consume in the last 12 months. I will choose this and this. Click on next. Please select all the product type you consume in the last 12 months. Fruit, vegetable, beef, goat, pork meat, chicken, fish. Click on next. In your household, how would you best describe your role related to cooking and preparing meal? I'm never in charge of cooking. I do cook sometimes but only for special occasions. I do cook sometimes but only when it is needed. I am in charge of cooking most of all of the household meal. I'm going to choose this one and click on next. Please select all the products you have used when cooking in the last 12 months. Cooking oil, cube, spices, etc. Please select all the product type you consume in the last 12 months. Bread, biscuits, oats, this, okay, and snacks. Click on next. Please select all the product type you consume in the last 12 months. As you can see, they just give me the question again. I'm still going to pick all again. So this is what you calm down and do so that you will not get screen out. Please select all the product type you consume in the last 12 months. Okay, you click on, okay, I will choose this, choose rice, noodles, tomato, mustard, tomato paste. I will click and continue. We will now ask about your consumption behavior within the last 4 weeks. So please remember that when answering those questions, please select the right answer below. You click on next. Please select all the beverages you drank in the last 4 weeks. Bottled water, this, energy drink, juices, coffee, tea, and this. Click on next. Please select all the alcoholic beverages you drank in the last 4 weeks. This. Click on next. Please select all the dairy products you consume in the last 4 weeks. They just bring the question back. I'm still going to pick and click on next. Please select all the yogurt products you consume in the last 4 weeks. I'm still going to pick the two and click on next. Select all the milk products you consume in the last 4 weeks. I'm still going to pick all and click on next. As you can see guys, the survey is very sweet and simple. Please select all the cheese products you consume in the last 4 weeks. I'm going to choose this and click on next. Select all the products you consume in the last 12 months. Fruit, vegetable, beef, goods. As you can see, they just bring the question back. Do not ever choose none of the above. Then you click on next, because they will know you are lying. Please select all the products you have used when cooking. They're just repeating the question again. I'm still going to pick the same answer. Select all the products you consume in the last 4 weeks. I'm still going to pick the same answer here and click on next. Select all the products you consume in the last 4 weeks. They're just repeating the question, but I will not fail. Click on next. Select all the products you consume in the last 4 weeks. I'm still going to pick all. That is what I picked before. Click on next. On average, how often do you consume bottled water? Every day now. Click on next. On average, how often do you consume carbonated soft drink? No, not every day. At least once a week. Yes, click on next. On average, how often do you consume energy drink? About once a week. Click on next. Depends on you, so I'm picking my own answer. On average, how often do you consume juices? I'll pick about once a week and click on next. On average, how often do you consume coffee? I'm going to pick about 1 week and click on next. How often do you consume tea? Every day. Click on next. How often do you consume cocoa, chocolate, powder drink? About once a week. On average, how often do you consume ready-to-drink alcoholic beverage, pre-mixed alcoholic drink with fruit juice, energy drink, or carbonated soft drink, etc.? Once a week. How often do you consume wine? Okay, let me choose about wine. Once a week. How often do you consume butter? Once a week. How often do you consume margarine? Once a week. How often do you consume cheese? Once a week. On average, how often do you consume milk? Milk every day. I'll pick every day, sha. How often do you consume yogurt? About once a week. Click on next. Remember, don't pick my answer. So you're going to pick according to what you are taking. You understand? So because if you forget, you're going to repeat the question, and if you go and pick none of the above, you don't fail the answer. On average, how often do you consume spoonable yogurt? I'll pick about once a week though. Click on next. How often do you consume drinking yogurt? Once a week. How often do you consume carbonated milk? Pick once a week. Milk powder, I'll pick every day. Flavored milk, I'll pick every day. Cream cheese, I'll pick about 1 week. I'll pick 1 week again. How often do you consume fruit? Let me say a few times a week. Vegetables, every day. As you can see, this survey is very sweet. On average, how often do you consume beef? A few times a week. Lamb, a few times a week. Click on next. Pork meat, a few times, about once a week. Chicken, the first one, I'll pick this one and click on next. Fish and seafood, every day. No, I'm going to pick this one and click on next. On average, how often do you use cooking oil when cooking? Every day. Click on next. How often do you use seasoning cubes? Every day while cooking. How often do you use herbs or spices? Not every day. About once a week. On average, how often do you consume bread? About once a week. On average, how often do you consume biscuits? I'm not a child now. Let me say about once a week. On average, how often do you consume breakfasts? I will choose this first one and click on next. How often do you consume chocolate? Beer tablets. I will choose about once a week. On average, how often do you consume chocolate peanut butter? About once a week. How often do you consume salty snacks? About once a week. How often do you consume chocolate spread? I'll choose a few times. No, about once a week. Click on next. How often do you consume peanut butter? I will choose the same answer again. A few times a week. Click on next. How often do you consume honey? I'll put about once a week. How often do you consume frozen fruit and vegetables? A few times a week. How often do you consume rice? About once a week. On average, how often do you consume instant noodles? A few times a week. How often do you consume tomato? I'll pick about a few times a week. Yes. How often do you consume mustard? I'll pick about once a week, and that is it. Tomato paste, I'll pick about once a week. Packaged or powdered soup, about once a week. Can you see I never correct any screen out because I'm reading and understand what they ask. So even if they repeat the question, click on it again, choose the same answer again. If you choose randomly, they might repeat the question and you are going to choose another answer and they are going to screen you out. So this is the end of the survey. This is it for now. Thank you for your time. See you soon on Sagapoll. Just click on next and receive your points. Can you see that? Successful. 25 points. Click on next and rate them. I will click very easy to complete, very interesting, and I will also say love the question. or love this survey, understand, and click on send. So that is how you earn on Sagapoll. To answer question is very simple. Once you read and understand, you are going to complete it successful. Okay, so guys, as you can see, I just completed the survey successful, and they will credit the points in just few minutes. Like they say it will take sometimes 24 hours. So just click on profile and click on history, and you will see all of them will be showing under review. Once it is completed, they are going to review it and approve it. Can you see that? So that is how you earn here. I think I've explained how you are going to withdraw, which is the main thing. For you to what? Upload your ID. When you click on profile, I think I've explained that. Just click on administrative details and put your full name as it is on your ID, your phone number, your selfie, your NIN front, the back, and the NIN ID number, and save before you click on redeem and withdraw either airtime or cash. So guys, this will be the end of today's video, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Turn on your bell icon for you not to miss out any of my latest videos. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.